You see, no matter how far, how fast the legs of lies run, it takes just one step of truth to catch up with it. But you see, they say justice delayed is justice denied. So Wunmi, so you can do this. Well, the update that dropped on our desk is this. Wunmi alongside a particular actress known as Paternity, known as Queen Mother. Both of them, they have devised a means, a way to change the narrative. They have come up with this lie. And this lie, they want to do it alongside a particular hospital. In fact, they want to make sure that 2 hospitals are used to give this false narrative. And what is it? DNA. DNA, that's what it is. You see, they already found a way to absolve Wunmi of all wrongdoings. As regards the demise of Mohbad, they found ways about it. They know that there are only 3 things. 1, toxicology, autopsy, and the government. At least, physically, that is what we know. Apart from God's judgment, they know that that is what is needed to put anybody in jail. They know that. Now, DNA is something that they had not thought of. DNA is something that they never had a plan for. And now that this is out, they are running helter-skelter. How can we solve it? What can we do? Should we bring a backdated DNA to prove that Wunmi had done it and that child belongs to Mohbad? Or should we get an hospital that will bring a test? Well, the truth of it is out. Unless it is not under the sun, unless wherever they are going to, they are not going to walk on this surface of the earth. The truth is out. The truth is out. They have gone to a place to get forged, fake, false DNA report. They want to circulate this on social media. They want to put it on social media to deceive the gullible into thinking and believing that that child belongs to Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad cannot be stopped. Justice for Mohbad cannot be played around with. No, not at all. You see, when a woman is guilty, as much as Wunmi is guilty, this is what they do. I'm telling you that supporters of Wunmi have turned against her. Why? Because they cannot understand why Wunmi will not just do ordinary DNA. Like, what is this DNA? Didn't you say you love Mohbad? Didn't you say the child is Mohbad? So why are you afraid? Your own too much. Your own is too much, Wunmi. Now, they have come to realize that this Wunmi is the prime suspect and she should be held responsible alongside whoever in this demise of Mohbad. Let us get right into it. Don't forget to like and share. Do not forget to tap on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell.
But lady here quotes and I said me in Kotimaka Gongombi. But my summarize in Koto Cosino blog yen laroy. Only Wunmi ati actress kan wọ́n fẹ́ shock Nigerians. Mo ní wọ́n shock yala ya wọ́n. Only wọ́n fẹ́ shock Nigerians because results DNA wọ́n fẹ́ gbé jáde. Only wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ ṣe DNA yẹn. Only second one ló ṣe. Only so wọ́n fẹ́ fi result yẹn shock Nigerians. Àwọn èèyàn ti gbé gbogbo blog ti gbé. Now ẹ jẹ́ kí sọ kini kan fún yín. Ṣé gbogbo yín rántí ní February àbí March? Mi rántí mọ́. Mo bọ́ta níjọ́ náà. Mo sọ pé wọ́n ti lọ ṣe secret DNA. Àwọn olórí burúkú apọkọjáyé group wọ́n ń pe hospital wọ́n ń tọra wọn. Mo ní tó bá ṣọ́ fún Wunmi kó jáde. Tí ìbá mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni. Mo ò ní gbé ojú lady yẹn síta. Mo ò ní gbé orúkọ chamber yẹn. Deni yìí lady yẹn ò challenge me. Deni lawyer di lady yẹn kò sọ pé òun máa sue me because I know what I'm saying. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé òótọ́ ni mo ń sọ. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún yín gbà yẹn pé negative 99% negative. Now mo wá fẹ́ fàjà tán fún yín lọ́sàn-án. Níjọ́ yẹn tó sọ result fún mi tó fún ní result. Ó sọ fún wọn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ pé òun ò accept result yìí. Ó lóun máa lọ sí hospital kan ní Ìkòròdú. Mi wá mọ̀ bí abẹ́ lọ ti lọ ṣe é sìn yìí o. But mi fẹ́ fàjà tó ń jọ yẹn kọ́ má bàa mọ ẹni tó sọ fún mi kí lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn má bàa mọ ẹni tó sọ fún mi but àti dójú ẹ̀ sìn ẹ jẹ́ ká fàjà. Ó lóun ò gba result eléyìí ó lóun máa lọ sí hospital ní Kòròdú. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé ìwòsàn
Pay
ìwòsàn kìíní kan ló ti ṣe ní Ìkẹjà, one of the best hospitals in Nigeria. But ó sọ pé òun ò gba result yẹn, ó lóun máa lọ tún ṣe, but mo ò fà jáńjọ́ yẹn because èmi fẹ́ jẹ́ kó lọ tún ṣe náà, kó wá manipulate result fún wa, kí wá bọ́tà ṣó ti yẹ yín. But mi ìgbọ́ nǹkan kan mọ́ láti ìgbà yẹn, ojoojúmọ́ ni mò ń sọ pé kí Wunmi jáde tó bá ṣọ̀ fún kó lọ ṣe DNA. Now nínú blog tí lady yẹn kọ láàárọ̀ yìí, mo gbé sórí kíní mi, lady yẹn kọ síbẹ̀ pé wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ lọ ṣe ń bì kan, wípé this is the second one tó lọ ṣe. Ibi tí mo kọ́kọ́ sọ yẹn lọ ti kọ́kọ́ lọ ṣe. I am telling you now, ṣe rí pẹ́nìtì tí bá gbé wá fún yín, ó jẹ́ kẹ́ máa gbà mí gbọ́ ni. Lady yẹn bó ṣe kọ sínú blog ẹ̀, bí Stella Dimu kọ́kọ́ ṣe kọ sínú blog ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí, ó ní wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ lọ ṣe ń bì kan, ó ní this is the second one tó lọ ṣe. Kẹ́dẹ̀ rántí pé mo sọ fún yín ní February lóòótọ́ pé Wunmi ti lọ ṣe DNA yìí bì kan, ó rí pé negative ni ló ṣe lọ ṣe níbòmíì. Now ẹ má gbàgbé pé DNA tá ti ní kọ́ lọ máa ṣe látijọ́ yìí, oríṣiríṣi nìyàbọ̀ ti sọ fún wa. Ó kọ́kọ́ sọ pé wọ́n ti ṣe, ìgbà tó yá ó ní kí bàbá lọ sanwó, ìpé Wunmi sọ pé òun ò lè sanwó, ìgbà tó yá ó ní ibi mẹ́rin ni Wunmi sọ pé wọ́n máa ti ṣe, ìgbà tó yá ṣe rántí ìgbà tí Wunmi rí pé wọ́n ti lọ lẹ court order. Ẹjọ́ kí ló dé tí Wunmi ò lọ ṣe DNA látijọ́ yìí? Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé ìgbà tó ń lẹ court order, ìgbà tó dẹ̀ lẹ court order, kí ló dé tí Wunmi ò sọ fún Gistlover? Ṣe rántí pé ìgbà tó ń lẹ court order mọ́nú ilé ẹ̀, ó sọ fún Gistlover pé wọn ò fóun lẹ́tà kankan, ipò wọn ò rí lẹ́tà. Why tóun àti Ìyábọ̀ ṣe wá lọ ṣe secret DNA tó bá ṣọ̀ fún wọn?
Can you guys hear that?
Kò sí nǹkan tó lè gbé wá. Bàbá Mohbad ló máa lò fún DNA. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ ẹ̀tọ́ lò sí. Ìyá Mohbad ló kọ́kọ́ lò tí Wunmi sọ pé òun ò gbà, ìtòrò jẹ́ negative. Àdúrà ló lọ lò nísìn. Ṣàjẹ̀rẹ̀ àdúrà tó lọ lò yẹn, ẹ má gbàgbé pé until tí bàbá Mohbad bá wà ń bẹ̀, àdúrà gan lè jẹ́ ọmọ àlè. Mo sọ fún pé bàbá ti ṣe test pẹ̀lú Mohbad. Ìgbà tí ìyá Mohbad kọ́kọ́ accuse bàbá pé bàbá kọ́ ló ní ọmọ, ìgbà yẹn ni bàbá ti secretly lọ ṣe DNA pẹ̀lú Mohbad. I'm telling you this for free now. Mo sọ ní jẹta, ṣùgbọ́n mo sọ pé wọn ò fi ṣẹ́ rán mi, but mo láti sọ kí gbogbo yín mọ̀. Bàbá ló bí Mohbad, àdúrà wa ń kọ́. Báwo la ṣe máa mọ̀ pé bàbá ló bí àdúrà? Bàbá náà nídìí sí láti ṣe DNA pẹ̀lú àdúrà. Àdúrà ló lò nísìn tó lọ fi ṣe DNA yẹn. Ṣé mo sọ fún yín pé Wunmi ti promise àdúrà ní heaven and earth? Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti lọ fi ṣe next of kin. Wọ́n fẹ́ gba royalty lọ́wọ́ Naira Marley tẹ́jọ́ yẹn yìí wà ń court. So gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ pé kàdúrà ṣe ń sìn làdúrà ń ṣe, because wọ́n ti promise ẹ̀. Àdúrà lọ́lọ́ ló ń sìn. So anything tó bá máa gbé wá, ẹ sọ fún wọn kó lọ fi sí ìwò òdì wọn. Bàbá Mohbad ló máa dúró, ló máa ṣe DNA pẹ̀lú ọmọ ẹ̀. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé bàbá Mohbad sọ statement kan. Ó ní tí Wunmi bá ṣe DNA lẹ́ni, òun á mọ kú tó pa ọmọ òun. Kí ló dé tí Wunmi àti Ìyábọ̀ ń kánjú? Kí ló dé tí wọn ò dúró de ti ìjọba tó fẹ́ sáàfù Wunmi yẹn? Kí gbogbo wa wá jọ lọ ṣe ká lọ rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Wá ìtọ́ sáré lọ ṣe, wọn ò mà sáré lọ ṣe látijọ́ yìí. Ẹ bá mi kọ́ ti fídíò ìtọ́ bá mi sọ sórí Instagram. Mo ò ṣe show yìí lórí Instagram. Mo yìí máa wá ṣe full show lọ́la tí máa tún gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí sọ. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé àtijọ́ tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀, Ìyábọ̀ ò mà sọ pé kí Wunmi lọ ṣe DNA. Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé gbàtà sọ pé a fẹ́ lọ ṣe tìjọba, kí náà fẹ́ wá sọ fún wa? Ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ wá sọ pé òótọ́ ni mò ń sọ ni? Àbọ̀ fẹ́ wá sọ pé Mohbad ló lọ́mọ? Ẹ ní kúre. Àlámú alẹ́ ní ìyàwó èmi tún sọ́sẹ̀. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní ọmọ. Tó bá ṣùọ̀ fún ẹsẹ̀ Wunmi, mú first DNA tó lọ ṣe mú síta. Ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pọlọ tọpọlọ yín pé dáadáa ni mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ sí o. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé tí first DNA bá ṣùọ̀ fún Wunmi, kí ló dé tó lọ ṣe second one? Ṣé rí pé gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ fún yín, òótọ́ ti yọ ń bẹ̀ báyìí.
She knows that.
Ẹ lọ wo kí ni Stella dára kókò sí yẹn. Stella di kókò sí yẹn. Ẹ lọ wo nǹkan tó kọ, mo gbé sí orí wọ́ọ̀lù mi. But bèbí yẹn gan confirm pé second place lọ ti lọ ṣe yẹn. Tó bá ṣùọ̀ fún Wunmi tó mọ̀ pé Mohbad ló ní ọmọ, ó ti ṣe first one tó jẹ́ mọ́ pé positive ni, kí ló lọ ṣe ní second place? Kí ló lọ ṣe ní? Unfortunately, 99.9% of people on Instagram, they are daft. They are deluded. They are tó bá sọ pé ta ló gullible jù ní gbogbo social media, orí Instagram ló wà. Mo rí bí gbogbo wọn ṣe ń gbé Olúwa ṣeun, Mohbad ló lọ́mọ. Says who? Ẹ bá mi bèrè pé tí ò bá wá ṣe àdúrà lọ lò, ibi tí wọ́n sin Mohbad sí, mọ́ọ̀gì ni Mohbad wà. Bàbá Mohbad nìkan dẹ̀ lọ fún ní certificate. Family kan ló entitled sí certificate yẹn. Ṣé rí pé wọn ò fún Wunmi gan because wọn ò rí àsìyàwó. bàbá Mohbad nìkan ló ní certificate tó fi lè wọnú mọ́ọ̀gì yẹn. Bàbá Mohbad nìkan ló lè wọnú mọ́ọ̀gì yẹn, ló lè ṣe nǹkan kan pẹ̀lú òkú Mohbad. Tó bá wá sọ fún mi sí pé òkú Mohbad làwọn lò, mọ́ọ̀gì yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ sọ fún wa kí ni Wunmi fi wọnú bẹ̀, kí ná lò. Tí mo dẹ̀ bá pé kò lo òkú Mohbad, òkú Adura ló lò. Specimen Adura ló lò. Wọ́n fi ṣe DNA yẹn. So ti yẹn. Now, on bá lọ lo ti Mohbad gangan. Èyí tí ìjọba ní kó lọ ṣe. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Exactly.
Òun la máa ṣe.
Exactly. It must be official.
Yàgbà àti Wunmi, ẹ lọ kí DNA yẹn lọ kí bọ́nú ìdí yín sẹ̀. Ẹ dí kí Wunmi mú first DNA tó kọ́kọ́ ṣe jáde. Àní màá bá yín mú kọ́lẹ̀ lórí DNA yìí sẹ̀. Mohbad kọ́ ló lọ mọ̀. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé Maria be like Marita be like Joseph. Ẹ lọ wo story yẹn. Abẹ́ gbọ́ mi, bàbá Mohbad sọ pé tí wọ́n bá ṣe DNA lẹ́ni, in bàbá Mohbad's words, èdè Oǹdó ló fi sọ́ńdọ́ náà, èdè Èkìtì to be precise. Bàbá ní tí wọ́n bá ṣe DNA lẹ́ni, màá mọ ẹni tó pọ̀ mọ́ mi. Tí wọ́n bá ṣe DNA lẹ́ni, màá mọ ẹni tó pọ̀ mọ́ mi. Tí wọ́n bá ṣe DNA lẹ́ni, màá mọ ẹni tó pa ọmọ mi. Wunmi, why are you rushing? If you don't have a skeleton in your cupboard, why are you rushing? Fool, why are you rushing? Ashana. O ti ń gbọ́ ọmọ ọba fọ́ṣù ti pẹ́ ṣorélé. O máa gbé ọmọ lọ fọ́lọ́mọ sẹ́. A kì í gbọ́ ọmọ àlè ńlé alọ́ba sẹ́. Ní dúró wò tán. Long film ló máa jẹ́. Ṣé má gbàgbé pé jọ́tọ́ lọ ṣe first corona inquest. Wunmi sọ statement kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣe Wunmi sorry. Àwọn family Wunmi tó jókòó síta tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé satellite dish mi wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn. Wọ́n ní àwọn òkọ̀ káwọn ń fa kéèsì for 3 years. Ó ní ṣùgbọ́n ṣì ń gbá bàbá Mohbad ò ní rí gbà ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n ti plan gbogbo kìíní ni. Ó kàn wá ń dùn mí pé Ìyábọ̀ ó bí ọmọ ọkùnrin, ó bí ọmọ obìnrin. Ó bí ọmọ ọkùnrin, ó bí ọmọ obìnrin. Ìgbà tán náà fẹ́ DNA látijọ́ yìí, ó support Wunmi kó lọ ṣe DNA yẹn. Ó ṣe jẹ́ ìgbà tán ti lọ lẹ nǹkan mára gate. Ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì.
Ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì Ìyábọ̀ Òjó.
Ẹ bọ́ Ọlọ́run bẹ̀. Ẹ bá Ọlọ́run bẹ̀. Àfi tọ́lọ́run bá ti ń sọ pé òkùnkùn máa ń borí mọ́lẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n tí ò bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú Bible, tí ò dẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ayé àtijọ́, tí ò dẹ̀ tún ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn. Ìyábọ̀, ìwọ àti Wunmi, ẹ fẹnu fẹ́ra bí abẹ̀bẹ̀. Èmi tí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún yín ni. Mo ti sọ fún yín, even if I'm the only one standing on this justice for Mohbad, we will get it. We will get it. On God, we will get it. Mohbad ti sọ. Ó ní Wunmi, Mohbad said, and I quote, ó ní Wunmi, tó bá pa mí, you will suffer for the rest of your life. Why don't sáré kìtàkìtà kìrìkìtì? Tí ọkọ̀ ẹ bá mọ́ ni, tí conscience ẹ bá clear. Why wait up till today? Ẹ ti wá gbogbo strategy tẹ́ fẹ́ lò, tẹ́ fẹ́ fi gbé fake result síta. Wunmi mo challenge ẹsẹ̀ tó bá ṣọ̀ fún yàrá ìyá ẹ. Gbé first. Kí lorúkọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà? Ìwòsàn kíní kan. Ẹ rán mi létí hospital yẹn. Mi tẹ̀lé rí tẹ́ bá kọ́ náà. Torí mo wo phone. Ṣé gbogbo yín rántí tó bá ṣọ̀ fún mi? Ẹni kọ́kọ́ mú result ibẹ̀ yẹn jáde sẹ́. Gbogbo nǹkan ni máa fi jà síbẹ̀ sẹ́ pé fake ni result tó fẹ́ mú síta. Ẹ jẹ́ kó mú síta.
Welcome back. Now, I'm sure a lot of you might be wondering, where is Wunmi going to get that sample to be used to check the paternity of Liam? Well, what they actually wanted to do is this. Since they cannot get access to Mohbad's father, and they also are sort of like weary about Adura, they wanted to just find, at least if it is a 5%, that is what they think, but 25% is what is actually needed anyway to prove that Liam is a family member to Mohbad. Now, this is how it works. This is how science works. You see, when a child is born, both parents give 50-50. That is half and half DNA to that child. They give 50-50 to make up that child. 50-50 to make up that child. That is how it works. Now, out of that 50-50, 25 or some certain percentage are from your grandparents. That is how these things work. So let us step it down. What are they trying to achieve? What do they really want to do? How are they going to go about it? So they needed Mohbad's mother. Mohbad's mother to do this test. There was a time we heard that they had this test done somewhere, but the result of it didn't come out favorable. Wunmi felt that something had gone wrong. Maybe the test result wasn't checked properly, or there is an error, which is possible, and she is not too sure. She wants the test to be done accordingly and all of that. So, according to what our guest is saying, Iyabo Ojo and Wunmi, both of them now wants to work hand in hand to make sure that this test that will be released will come out positive. Are you shocked? Yes. They want it to come out positive. And when something is negative, the only way to make it positive is by what? Is by putting your own negative on the positive, on the negative. Once you put yours, then it becomes positive, meaning they want to forge results. They want to forge what they will be putting out on social media. What they are going to do is to play this game. Wunmi will come on social media and begin to write Bible verses that she has finally won and her enemies have been put to shame. Then, SH0CKWAVE, which we've had, works hand in hand with Secretary. That fake, false DNA test will now be put on social media via SH0CKWAVE. Then this will now be spread all over the internet. Wunmi will not put it on her own page, because if push comes to shove, how is she going to defend that result? She will be grilled, asked, where did you get that result from? So what she's going to do is just to put Bible verses to say she has finally won her enemies have failed, and she will not answer questions from anybody. As regards the DNA, she will only keep repeating, this is Mohbad's son, thank God this is Mohbad's son, without saying, I went for a DNA test and the result of it is this. She will not, because she will be advised by those that are tutoring her, by those that are mentoring her, not to attach herself directly to that DNA, but give people some leeway, give people some kind of opening into thinking or believing that that test is actually true. Yes. So SH0CKWAVE is going to do that work. Then, from there, it's going to spread all over internet. Then, few stupid people, gullible people will join and say, hey, look at it, the test is there. It shows that this child is this, it's 25%, it's 25%. The next thing is for her to now work on Mohbad's mother, use her gullibility, foolishness, give her some money, and tell her, please don't speak to anybody. Let them continuously know that that child belongs to Mohbad. All of this will be done to stop that test that Mohbad's father has requested from being done. Now, let us ask ourselves, if truly that child belongs to Mohbad, why? How come it's taking this long? Why is it taking this long for Wunmi to get it done without, why? Why is she not doing it freely? The answers are there for us all to see. That child does not belong to Mohbad, can never belong to Mohbad. Mohbad has nothing to do with that child. That child cannot, is not, will not be Mohbad's son. That's the truth. But the painful part is that these people want to inherit. They want to inherit Mohbad. That is the bad, painful part of it all. They want to inherit Mohbad. They want to inherit Mohbad. Just like that. Just like that. Some foolish people have even said, you know what? Since Mohbad felt or thought that child belonged to him, why don't we just close it there? No. Mohbad never accepted that child per se. In fact, it was because he had to listen to his father, respect his father. That is why. You see, this problem that we are having right now, Mohbad's father has a lot to be blamed. There is a lot that we can blame Mohbad's father for. Because when Mohbad was alive, Mohbad had requested DNA. It was Mohbad's father that said no. No. Have you forgotten that I prayed? Don't forget that if this DNA is done, you and this lady and the child, there might be issues. Let's just allow these things to slide. Let us allow it to slide. Let us allow it to slide. Now, that thing that has been allowed to slide, that DNA that Mohbad should have made public, and at least there will be evidence of how I wish there is an audio recording of Mohbad talking about this DNA. That will establish that Mohbad had contested this paternity and was suspicious of it. Because that is what they are saying. And that there is no way out of this one. Mohbad had not contested the DNA. Mohbad had accepted. In other words, that child in this and that. In the unit of a family, in the unit of a nuclear family, that child cannot be contested. That child, the law is backing that child and that woman because this and that. This is paternity fraud. Wunmi is not just the prime suspect in the demise of Mohbad. She's also involved in paternity fraud. In fact, she is delaying justice for Liam. In this society, age and time that we are, how can a woman be this bad? You know what they said? They said, don't worry, Liam is not going to grow in Nigeria, where his paternity will be discussed. That they are taking him out of Nigeria and possibly his name will be changed from Liam. And that nobody will remember him again when he grows up to become a big boy. And he will care less about his paternity. That's what they said. Yeah. That's what they are saying. That we should forget about it. Nothing's going to happen. Paternity or not. Forget about it. What kind of world are we in now? What kind of life? We are in a terrible situation. Men, it's time for you to rise up and do what you need to do. Get paternity done secretly. You don't need to tell the woman, because once you tell the woman, if that child ends up to become yours, then you have broken that trust and issues will be in that house. So understand what you are getting yourself involved in when you lay with a woman. It has your wife, spouse, fiance, partner. Know what you are up to. Know what you are into. Know what you want to do. This world is full of wickedness. This world is filled with wickedness. It's full of evil. It's full of just terrible things that you can never think of. This world is full of disaster. So now, Adura, the younger brother of Mohbad, is now going to be used as a sample connecting to Liam. You see, she had already done one with Mohbad's mother. It came out negative, like I told you. Now, she wants to try the second one with Adura. Whatever comes out of it will be manipulated. Now, people will now think and believe that, oh, Adura, the younger brother of Mohbad, the DNA should connect something to connect this and that. Does it make sense? Now that the court had given permission to Mohbad's father to paste on the last address that Wunmi resided, the last address before she started running from pillar to post. Why is it that Paternity and Wunmi are now working hand in hand on how to blast social media with some false narrative, with some fake DNA result? What is this thing? Why do we have this cancerous, wicked, terrible people in our society? Why do we have people like this? Why? What made Wunmi? In fact, how did Wunmi come across this Mohbad, and how did Mohbad come across Wunmi? Because this combination is so bad. These are poisonous, disastrous people that you should, and they are still in our society. And not just that alone. Look at Mohbad's family. Look at the other side of Mohbad's family. The mom and his sibling. These are terrible people, wicked people. Imagine Adura working against his brother, all because of money, and the money they promised us. We have to settle this thing. The money they promised us. I'm going to spend Mohbad's money. That means he never loved his brother. He was jealous of his brother. It was all about what his brother could give. It was all about what his brother can offer. It's all about what Mohbad could give him. It's all about what Mohbad can give them, nothing more. Wow. Wicked world. Evil world. Bad world. Just imagine how they both join hands together. What a wicked world. World of disaster. World of disaster. World of disaster. They joined hands together against their brother, Tarusha, Adura. And now, Mohbad's mother. All of them joined hands together against Mohbad. All of this is centered on money. If Mohbad had been just an ordinary carpenter on the street that had no income, do you think Wunmi would be hiding DNA? Wunmi would do DNA and say it's not even their son. Let them go. Who are these people? But because there is something to gain, because there is something to hide in their pockets, that is why all of them are like this. In life, immediately you begin to achieve or acquire some things here and there, be careful of those around you. Family members, be careful of them. Be careful of them, regardless of what position they are or status. Oh, wife, uncle, brother, sister, girlfriend, fiancé. Be careful of them, because there's nothing that they cannot do to you.